Guys, Chaz back at you with another training video. Today I'm going to show you the basics of how to use one of my favorite softwares. Did you know you can go to Amazon and purchase books from sellers to then send back into Amazon FBA under your account and make a profit? This is called Amazon to Amazon flips. Now, while you can go to different listings and try to do this manually, which will be extremely time consuming, Caleb Roth one day said, you know what, there's got to be a better way to do this. He created the eFlip software, which is freaking awesome. This thing has very easy to use slide bars, one of the best user interfaces there is out there, and it streamlined the entire process of doing Amazon to Amazon book flips. So I'm going to show you just the basics of how to use this. I'm going to come in here and these are basically going to be my filters. So I know that I don't want any used price that's going to be above $20. The goal here is to buy out some merchant sellers who are underpricing their books, and we're going to flip them back into Amazon FBA. So I also know that my minimum new price, I want to have a little bit higher, so let's say $100. If you don't mind that Amazon is on the listing, you can just leave this be. If you want to find books that don't have Amazon, just slide this all the way down to 0. Trade-in value, you usually can just leave there. Maxed used offers, this is your competition. I'm just going to come down to about 40 sellers. Max rank, let's say current rank, I'm okay with going to 1 million. But average rank, this is going to be the 90-day average. Throughout the last 3 months, what is the average rank? Let's just cut that in half to 500. Publish date, we'll leave how it is, and we're going to hit search. So now if we scroll down here, this is going to come up with all of our search results. I'm going to come over here, click on this title. This takes me over to the Amazon listing. Number 1, before you check anything, you want to make sure that the sales chart is going to check out for the history. Because we don't want to be buying books, even if they're a good deal or a potential profit. We don't want to buy them if they're not selling. Now in the books category, if you don't know by now, anything under 1 million is going to be a fairly quick flip. I know plenty of sellers that do very well and they go all the way up to 3, 4, 5 million. That just depends on you and your business model you're going for. So right here on Keepa, we're looking at the 3-month. And if you do not know Keepa, don't worry, I'm going to create another training video just for Keepa and show you how to use this. All in all you need to worry about is every time you see this price drop right here, that green drop, that is going to show a sale. So we can see about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's about 12-ish. And of course, this chart is only third-party data, so it may be slightly off, but we know there's been about 12 sales in the last 3 months. So now that we know a few flip per month, if this is something you wanted to go for, let's look at pricing. Now, first rule is you need to determine, are you comfortable with buying acceptable conditions, which may be pretty beat up? Hopefully the sellers are keeping accurate descriptions here. Some people do not want to buy acceptables, some do, some like to stick with the goods, and this one has a lot of goods. So here's the premise behind what we're doing. We're going to buy out some of these merchants. We're going to see what the prime ones are going for, because customers will always spend more for a prime listing. So here's our prime listing. So we know that we can buy for about $5 to $7. This is 888. So you can see based on how much competition there is here, and you're not going to make a dime selling at those prices. The like new is at $19.99. This is going to be a dud. This is a no-go. So once we exit out of there, here's a cool thing about this software. This will stay grayed out if you've already clicked on it in the past. So anytime you do new searches or change your filters a little bit, your stuff that you've already seen is going to be that gray color. So now we know that's going to be a no-go. Let's try another one. So here we can see that there are plenty of sales going on. Another little trick with Keepa is hover over statistic, and you can actually see on that right column your average sales rank. This will also tell you how many per month. So instead of counting every single little spike, we can just see that this is about 12 per month. So we know we can buy for about $6. If I come back up here and see what I can flip it for on Prime, buy cost is about 6, and we're looking at 14, 14, 18. So this is not going to have enough margin for me to be comfortable making this purchase. Obviously books are a little bit heavier, so you do have a bit of fees that go into these. So even though I could buy for 6 and list it as $18 or $16, fees, shipping is going to take it right out of you, so you're going to be writing pretty slim. And you just go down the line. So let's go try another one. All right, so looking into this guy, photo outlets for anatomy and physiology. I did adjust the filter just slightly so Amazon can be on the listing. And I can see here that Amazon is selling this book for about $100. And we can see based on how up and down these spikes are, this book is selling very well. Now you're gonna see very great sales all through this chunk right here because of textbook season. Now that school is in session, people are not buying as much. That sales rank is coming up just a bit. But if we come and filter by year, you're gonna see that even though that rank comes up, that always comes back down during these little peak seasons. So now that I know it's got a high sale price on Amazon as a new book, it's got great sales rank going on, I'm going to come down here and see what we can do with it. So right off the bat, I see a used, very good copy, minimal signs of use for $12.47. So if I take that $12.47 as my benchmark as a purchase, I'm going to filter down to the Prime listings. So I want to see what the very goods on Prime are going for. See, we've got a 2083 as a good. If we scroll down, we can see there's 3 used goods and it jumps straight to new. So there's not even a very good listing. So that's a great thing. Here's what we do next because this is a potential. We're going to take that $12.47 and we're going to ask ourselves, how much realistically are we going to get for this? Even if we go on the low end of, let's say, $54.99, even if we undercut these guys, $54.99, I'm going to come back up to eFlip. Here's the best part about this software. Click on this calculator. I know that I'm going to buy it for $12.47. And this will tell you right up front what you need to sell it for. If I want to make 100% ROI, double my money at $12.47, I need to sell it for $36.73. And this will even show you a fee breakdown. But 36 is cheap. Remember, we determined we can sell it for about 50. So we're going to look at 200%. In order to get a 200% ROI, which gives us a profit of $24.94, we need to sell it for $51.40. And there's your fee breakdown. Now $51.40, if we come back over here, we can see $51.40 is very doable because we're right up here with these guys. And that's it, guys. That's how you make your buying decision. Look at the charts first. If that all checks out and you're good with it, unclick Prime so we can see what we're buying it for. And if you want to, you can even come in here and do some of these used goods that are a little bit cheaper. Now, I will say when you do buy these, you do not want to use your own personal Prime membership. Prime members are not allowed to purchase with their Prime benefit in order to resell. So what you do is you create a separate account, which you can use just for Amazon to Amazon flips, and you become a business buyer so you can get qualified for free shipping. So right here, here's a prime example. We would buy for $12.47, used very good. We would come down here and we would list this bad boy at least $50, and we would see about $25 profit out of that. And then from there, you just go down the list. And if you want to switch up your filters, again, this is going to stay grayed out on all the ones that you've already checked. So that has been the eFlip software. If you want to flip books Amazon to Amazon style, highly recommend this. We actually have a 7-day free trial connection. And here's the best part. If you hop over to eFlipRockstars.com, you will actually get hooked up with a 7-day free trial. So you can try this whole thing for free for 7 days. After the 7 days, this program runs at $80 per month. And you guys just saw we're going to make about a $25 profit on that one book. Now here's the better part. If that one seller has multiple in stock, you can buy multiples. So based on $25, if you flip 4 of these books, you're easily going to make your money back on this. But aside from that, thanks for tuning in. This has been Chaz. I'll catch you guys for the next one.